Whoops.
Here's a photo of an amphibian airplane.
Hey, Dios mío. Okay. Okay. Get started in a second. Okay, you motherfuckers. Oh, going on at 8:30. Going on at 8:30. Come on at 8:30. It's fucking 9. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Tell you what, we're getting started. We are gonna get started. Start. How's my audio? It's fine. Everybody's audio fucking peaks anyway. No one gives a shit. Try to have good audio. Try to have good audio and video quality. And then everybody just thinks you're an asshole. You know? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Do I care? I don't care. I never cared once in my life. I didn't care about... I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. Nope. Pew. Hello, all. Welcome to the Dark Room. I am Paul Hinton, the dude in the dark room, and it is Tuesday, May 2nd. It's a Triforce Tuesday here in the Dark Room, so we're going to be doing a little bit more Zelda Fauxtography. That 120 shrine mission, shooting all the 120 shrines, at least getting like one good shot of each shrine as we accomplish it. We started a new file. We're not on the master mode anymore. Makes it a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier. And actually, it's a lot easier. Not having to, thank you, Johnny Boy, thank you. Not having the enemies recharge their health if we're trying to get some combat photos. It's such an important thing, because we would just be ruining all of our weapons and going through all of our food buffs and food stuffs. I gotta turn down. Is my microphone too loud? I don't trust anything. Well, tell me how my audio sounds. Also, reason I am on so late is because I just had to do like just about 30 minutes of troubleshooting, getting the audio to work again. So if the audio is weird, let me know if there's anything up with it. If you can't hear me very well, or the audio in the game is weird or something, just let me know. I didn't touch the mix at all, but something was wrong with the input and outputs, and I wasn't getting my monitoring out of my headphones. This is a big issue. Actually, it's like the number one issue I have with the audio is it just will drop the monitoring on my cans. So did a bunch of troubleshooting, and nothing worked, and it turned out I did everything right, but it just I had to restart the computer. There's a difference in not having to do it at all, but in fact, just need to restart the computer. Should have done that first. I don't like restarting the computer, though, because since my computer is so old, sometimes it just doesn't want to restart. It'll load up, and then I'll just get like an infinite loading bar. It's a confidence boost, you know, when you're the kind of person who needs to use their computer to do what you want to do. It's a big confidence boost to have it just not work for you. It's great. Working on a new computer. I've been talking about that for a while. We've got to get a new setup in here, kind of reevaluating my whole computing situation. Got a lot of stuff to do first, though. Got to make some money, which is why we're here. Next point, check out Patreon, or if there are some tips or something. Who knows? If you're feeling good about it, about the stream, why not? Would really appreciate it. I'm trying to make this thing at least not deficit budget. We don't want a budget deficit here. Streamlabs itself, I think, costs more money than I make every month, which is just, whoa. But what do you want? I'm a pauper. Paul the Pauper. My nickname. Anyway, let's just get started. I don't really have all that much time. I'm probably only going to get like one shrine done. We did 2 last time, so give me a break. Definitely not going to finish this before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. And then I heard that it got leaked or something, and it's like you can find it to download or something. I'm not going to, obviously. I don't care for that, but eventually we'll play Tears of the Kingdom. Probably not for a while. I would like to finish at least 120 Shrine quest before we jump into that game. And even so, I have other games that we've had on the back burner that I'd like to get through. Either way, we don't need to try to schedule shit let's just have some fun. Let's take some photos. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're ready to just have a nice little fun, relaxing photography night. And sit back, relax a little bit, take some photos. I recommend you jump into a game you love playing and trying to capture the essence of that game using some photography. If it's the photo mode in the game, do that. If you can use an in-game camera item, that's what I am like the most interested in, is studying and researching the in-game camera items that are used to take pictures and how they've utilized the photography system to accomplish tasks in the game or accomplish quests. So do that. Please do that. And then share it on our Discord. Check out our Discord and pop on some photos on there if you've taken any in-game photography stuff. And I'd love to see what you're all up to, what games you all are playing and taking photos in. Love to learn of more games that have this type of ability. And eventually we'll get to playing more of them. Either way, sit back, relax, let's have some fun, and take some cool photos in Zelda. Also, it's really weird. Since I started recording from Streamlabs, I used to only download the stream file from Twitch, right? I was downloading from Twitch to upload for YouTube and whatnot. Now we're actually just streaming on YouTube as well as Twitch, so we don't need that redundancy necessarily. But problem with that is that we're at the mercy of the frame rate and the drop frames from the broadcast rather than me capturing it straight from the capture card onto my computer. So I started capturing it onto the computer so we can have a high quality upload and I don't miss the opportunity to clip one of the shots that we've taken, because that's what I ran into. I realized I really needed a better system of downloading for clipping. I realized that if the frames drop at the wrong time, we get a really choppy, and we can't clip from it because there's just like so many drop frames. It could, I mean, even like giant blocks of time just end up dropping. So can't really clip from that. So I went to downloading here, but now my monitoring, my video monitoring out of Streamlabs is extremely choppy because it obviously just can't handle showing me the video while it's recording at the same time or something. And maybe getting a new computer, figuring a setup for this a little bit better. I didn't really mess around with any settings on the downloading from Streamlabs, so I could be making some kind of option on Streamlabs. But either way, we're working on it. It is much better version of the video file though, so definitely gonna keep that going. Either way, it's disconcerting that it looks like my frame rate is like 10 to 15 frames per second, even though it does not. Actually, it's saying I'm getting drop frames detected. 74% over the last 2 minutes. I guess we'll see. Tell me if this is terrible. If it's terrible, there's nothing I can really fucking do about it. Your stream is experiencing issues. Yeah. And I never know if this is the internet or something to do. This shouldn't be the computer. Either way, whatever. If this sucks, if the stream sucks right now, we'll upload it and you'll get a much better version on YouTube or whatever. So don't feel bad if you don't want to stick. If this is choppy and you don't want to stick around, it's okay. Let's see how things go. It could just be because our internet is not running that well right now, but unfortunately, you never know. You never know. Okay, so where were we? First of all, we had just opened up the Lanairu Tower a couple weeks ago, and we completed 3 of the shrines so far. Let's get our shrine. Oh, wait, I don't have my shrine list up. My shrine list. Zelda Breath of the Wild shrine locations on Polygon.com. Let's throw them a bone. And if you want to see what we are pulling all this information from, there's their nice little shrine location guide that I've been using. Very, very, very nicely laid out, sectioned off per tower region. I love it. This is exactly what keeps my brain a little bit less stressed out about the daunting nature of how big this map is and how much we have to do. We opened up Lanairu. Did we not open up? Wait, did we? Wait, what did we? We didn't even do a couple shrines. We actually are missing a couple shrines here. We'll go do those later, whatever. We didn't do the ones on top of Dueling Peaks yet. This is why a checklist is a good idea, and I still haven't produced a little checklist to make this easier, but we'll get to that at some point. Right now, again, Lanairu Tower, open that up. Or was that part of us opening? No. Because that's the Dueling Peaks Tower. Yeah, so we missed a couple there. We'll go back and do those. Why didn't we do those? Did I say I wasn't going to do those for a certain reason? I don't remember. I think I just messed up and forgot those were there. Whatever. We'll go back to that at some point. But we opened up Lanairu Tower. First shrine we had shot was Shirada Shrine. And then we worked our way over to Sokofi Shrine. And then went from there to the Dakatus. The good old Tustard. Dakatustard. Sunken Scoop. And we accomplished that. And I would like to say we shot these. We shot order. We went from the one from Sokofi over here to Dakatus. Tustard. Yeah, we got some cool shots of both of these shrines. I don't think I'm going to spend too much more time on these specific shrines just because I don't really think that we're going to get to all of them if we dilly-dally like we are. We really need to just jump from shrine to shrine, like get one or two good shots. Love the shot of Lizalfos and that crescent moon over the shrine there and the bridge. What bridge is that? That is known as Inogo Bridge. Really gorgeous architecture. That Zora architecture is great. Once we get into the Zora domain area, we might end up having to shoot some cool stuff there. There's at least the shrine right in the dead center of Zora's domain, and then the one up over here by Veiled Falls, which we will get to eventually. Not sure actually which one we should do next. Maybe when we have to do the labyrinth all the way up to Zora's domain, and that's gonna be like an entire stream itself. And so I want to do that when we have more time. Don't really feel like getting into that now. I'm gonna love going over to these islands and getting some shots over there. There's the one shrine here on Tingle Island. Eventually we'll get to that. But quickly, let's do a review. Where did we start last time? Did we start here? No, this is where we started. Oh, yeah, we got this awesome shot of the Wizrobe. The ice Wizrobe. Not a Blizzrobe. Just the ice Wizrobe. Love some of these shots, man. Love some of these shots. How many do we have on our roll, actually? We're full. So, yeah, we need to do a pretty big edit. Let's not go back. We got this one of the moon setting with the star fragment and shrine. That's Shirada, just in front of Hyrule Castle. Same Shirada. I wish that this shot of the moon had more detail like this one, but there's so much atmosphere during these rainstorms that we lose so much of that cool rocky structure of Death Mountain. And if the moon was in this shot, I would have loved it. Unfortunately not. And then this one, it's just we lost a little bit of Death Mountain. At least we can see the glow from the lava. That's cool. But otherwise, I mean, just so much negative space below that. And you can't really even see the smoke from the top of the volcano. Which very cool aspect. If it's cloudy, that all gets kind of lost. Anyway, we don't need... Let's delete... You know what? Do I like this lightning strike shot? It's an okay lightning strike shot. I'm actually not that crazy about it. I think I like the ones that we had from some of our earlier streams better in terms of some cool lightning strikes. This one, we can see that Boko or that Stout Goblin's bones just breaking apart and flying up in the air, but there's not really much other detail. But this type of shot, I love that shot for a lightning strike shot. I know this one, the lightning strike, is a little bit more intense, but also it just doesn't, again, like I composed it so that Death Mountain was balancing that left side of the frame with the shrine on the right, but because the lightning adds a big bright flash and kind of obscures a lot of the detail with very low contrast look, it just doesn't feel balanced to me. So let's just get rid of that. We're always hoping that there's some cool lightning strikes, or at least some of the light from a distant lightning in the clouds to illuminate some of the sky behind those distant objects, because that will give us that detail we want. Otherwise, it all just gets lost because of that strange, overblown or low contrast look that the actual flash gives us. This is kind of a fun shot of this Ice Wizrobe. He looks okay, but the whole left side of the frame is nothing. This could be cropped into a nice square composition with just the right side of the frame and the Ice Wizrobe. That what is a skeletal remain of some kind. I think it's like some sort of a rib cage of some kind of great creature. I don't think it's a Leviathan bone, is it? It looks very similar to Leviathan bones. Maybe it's the same graphic, asset or whatever, and they just placed it somewhere else. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Not keeping the shot. We don't need it. Came to Inogo Bridge, so gorgeous. And we immediately were presented with the moon just going down over the bridge and the shrine right before we completed it. This shot's pretty cool. I know I'm not going to want to keep this one compared to some of the other shots. This one's okay. Really didn't like that boulder on the left side of the frame. And at this point, the moon is a little bit too low. We can delete that one. I know that one's not going to give us anything that we don't have in some of these later shots that we did better. We tried to get a nice close-up shot of one of those sweet-looking bridge towers with the shrine and the moon going down. Pretty cool. Came across random Gerudo and traveling merchant adventurer person. Grabbed that really quick. There was a shot for a second of the Gerudo further back down this path towards those pine trees on the right. And she was like surrounded by fireflies, and it looked incredible right before the sun was coming up. This is just as the sun's coming up. But we got attacked by Stelizphos, and then they kind of boned us in that whole situation. What's your bitrate set to in OBS? Let me see. Yeah, I know. I'm getting such bad... it's like varying greatly between 2,000 kilobytes per second and jumping from like 2,000 to 6,000. Your stream is experiencing issues. No shit. When your stream detects performance issues. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what this is. It's going to be terrible. It's probably going to be terrible for now. And I have no... I don't even want to deal with troubleshooting it. It was so hard to get this running at all tonight. I was having so much trouble, technical difficulties, that I got it working, and then I'm like, okay, I don't know what I did wrong though. I don't know. Either way, this will look much better once we upload it to YouTube. So if you don't, again, if this is crap stream right now, I apologize. Wait for it to be on YouTube and check it out then. I apologize. Because I can't... I've never seen this before. Never seen it before. I could end... should I end the stream and come back? I don't know if I want to do that. Again, I kind of just want to power through... and not think about this. Because like I said, it's just not, it's just so much technical difficulty tonight. So much. Chop apparently a very common issue with Streamlabs. Audio is great though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this does happen every once in a while that Streamlabs will just kind of give me a really choppy playback, and it doesn't, I don't, there's no rhyme or reason that I can tell. Again, I did like a full reset of everything just to get the audio working. My audio wasn't running very well. But like I said, because I'm recording out of Streamlabs, at least we should get a higher quality recording. And if not, oh well, I messed up. But yeah, let's just power through. Let's get one of these shrines done. So at least we're making some kind of progress. We don't need to keep the shot. We don't need to keep it. Like I said, there was a cooler version of this image that we missed because of Stilazphos. Don't need the shield. We did that for the compendium. Sunrise here. It kind of this is a sunset. Kind of a disappointing sunset because of the rain. The atmosphere around this area is very, very hard to deal with, and you don't really get the full effect of the beautiful sunsets and sunrises and moonsets because of just how much heavy cloud cover there is and how limited we are. I like this one the best. Out of these sunset shots, this one's rad. It has the most interesting cloud structure in the sky. So we can go with that one versus these other ones. And we just kind of did a little time lapse of this shot. Or, time sequence of this frame. Also starts to look pretty cool once the light gets lower, but Other than it's a little more contrasty here in this one. Maybe that one's the better option. Have a little bit of that glow breaking through the darkness that's about to descend upon Hyrule. I'll tell you what, I know we're only going to want to keep, like, this one of the Lizalfos is great, dude. That one we definitely want with his tongue sticking out. Let's keep that one. We don't need this one where he's still a little retracted. We did this one, kind of a cleaner frame with the moon going down behind it.
Here's a photo of an amphibian airplane.
Yes, thank you. That's another reason I was so late. I was trying to get that redemption done. That's our new one. Here's a photo of an amphibian airplane. I love it. I just watched Commando, and that movie's so ripe for redemptions. 56% of my frames have dropped, eh? Yeah, I don't, it's like whatever. Again, I apologize. Use this as an audio stream, and then once I upload the downloaded stream from Streamlabs onto YouTube, then you can watch it for its video qualities. Definitely gonna use Gary. Thank you very much. I come on, I give you bad quality streams and I get subscriptions anyway. Thank you, my friend. Hang on, let's do not getting away with it. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it, man. Hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you. Hang on. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Enjoy the stream. Yeah, I know. Figure out how to stop the subscription. What? Well, yeah, that's the unfortunately the terms of service when you agree to subscribe here. Terms of service are it's forever. Sorry. Thank you, Johnny boy. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, let's get through this so that this dropped frames bullshit. Yeah, because I don't even know if stopping and restarting the stream would do anything anyway. Thank you. This is the coolest shot with the Lizalfos. Gets a little tongue out. We don't need the one without the Lizalfos. This close-up shot is kind of meh. Really wanted that moon a little bit higher above that hill. And I probably could have tilted down maybe a little bit, trying to include as much of that top of the tower, the spire of that little watchtower as I could. But no, we can't keep that many of these, man. There's this random Lizalfos about to throw a rock at us. No. Got a decent Hinox portrait. Not happy about that tree up in that top right corner that's stacked up with him, but it's okay. I don't need to keep it, though. Not worth keeping. Lizalfos with a tree growing out of his head. Don't like that tree branch in the top left here either. We don't need that. These were kind of interesting compositions, I thought. Always trying to get that shot. I love that shot. With the flare, the sun flare coming down. Beautiful little rainbow flare. Got a good starburst, and Death Mountain is looking gorgeous. Nothing too blown out in that left side. Definitely this one versus this one where we have that tree branch in the top right side. Although I like that I panned a little bit more to the right, but that's also what gave us that tree branch jumping into our frame. And then here it looks like I got rid of that tree. I believe we cut it down. Ooh, also, this one we held focus on Death Mountain and everything else in the background. So definitely... Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, this shot, second shot, I like that one better. I composed it a little bit less centered with the shrine directly in the center of the frame, so I like that better. Delete that one, and I like how we held focus into the background. There's a sweet shot of the flying V above the castle. It's okay. Kind of interesting, very symmetrical center punch composition there. Color here is gorgeous. The castle is looking pretty cool. That silhouetted spire is beautiful. Not this one. We need to keep that one. This is basically a better version of this, just without the flying V, because we waited for the sun to go down enough to reduce that blown out sky. So let's delete that one. Keep that one for now. Keep that one for now. No on this one. I think we were hoping to maybe try this shot at night. But again, I don't really want to waste time shooting this shrine anymore. We got a couple good shots, and that's all we really need from each shrine. We don't need a whole portfolio of one shrine. You know what I mean? We just need a couple good shots maybe. And then we should move on so we can just keep going. This one would have been fun if the Lizalfos didn't end up behind that rock on the right side of the frame. Good tongue. Good tongue, though. That's my favorite with the Lizalfos, not this one. He's super stacked up against the center of the frame, which is where the shrine is located, and there's the beautiful tower there. No. Here we would have wanted him on the left side of the frame, tongue going across camera left to camera right. That would have been the ideal. Here it just doesn't feel right. So bye. This one's kind of cool, but this is a better version of this similar shot. I do wish that the Lizalfos was this big in the frame in this shot. He's maybe a little too diminished and getting maybe a little lost against the background in this one compared to this one. Still, I mean, this is a beautiful shot. I'll probably clip this one as well. But that tongue is gorgeous right here. And the moon looks great above. So let's delete this one. We'll just keep that one. We don't need this one. You know what? These long shots from across the river, we don't really need these. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Maybe if the moon or the sun was very, very prominent up above in the sky somewhere. But at this point, and from this position, the moon or sun basically rides the very edge of the hill behind the shrine, and it just gets lost, and you don't get the actual element in the frame. So no, I just delete that. I can delete this one. Maybe I'll save. Maybe I'll save the sunset version for now, but that's definitely on the chopping block. This one, nah. Maybe if the moon had been in focus, but nah. No on this one. Again, much better version. We got this much better version. And then that's where we'll leave it. We're saving 4 from the previous shoot, and that's all we really need. I think I'm going to delete this one, too. This is not... I do really like this shot, but again, for all those reasons I described earlier, look how much better the mountainside looks below Death Mountain here, and how much more well-balanced it feels with all of that texture on the left side of the frame. So delete this one. And then we got 28 shots. That's plenty. Not even sure if we'll finish that roll or not. Ooh, let's do this really quick, though. Since we have these birds, first of all, let's save. Getting a good close-up grouping of birds in front of a shrine would be awesome. So here we go, like this. Not bad. The one at the top of the frame looks pretty cool, but I would have wanted more filling in that left side. We only have those couple others, and they're a little too far away. Let's save it, though. Still going to save it. And then, you know what? Since we had this shot in mind, this, like, kind of close-up of the entrance of the shrine, we had this kind of built out, and we wanted to get it at night because this is the vision I wanted. The glow of Death Mountain on the right and the glow from the shrine on the left. We just have to be careful not to give us a space at the top left above the shrine. Let's get a pushing even closer. Maybe we can get kind of into the door of the shrine a little bit better. I feel like there's still going to be something in that corner. Damn you, Sheikah Slate interface. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually not even here. That's not even exactly what I... It really does have to be a longer lens because you want Death Mountain to feel a little larger in the frame. Something more like that? Kind of interesting. Boring sky right now. I'll save it, but that'll probably be deleted. I don't want to wait around. I don't want to wait around for the weather with this guy. I do not. So let's go get that stable shrine accomplished, which is going to be right over here at the wetland stable. That's going to be Kaya Wayne? Kaya Wayne Shrine? Kaya Wan? Kaya Wayne? Kaya Wan? Kaiwan Shrine. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to fast travel. Actually, this is... Let's see. We're probably about equidistant. I just don't know if there's going to be too much of a hazard situation going through. We saw a Guardian over here. Guardian Stalker was somewhere around here that I remember being very frightened of. And also there's a Hinox on one of these little islands. We can probably outrun most of those guys. Here, before I get really off track, let's just give ourselves, let's give ourselves a marker on here just to keep me honest about my direction. Save again really quick. Real quick save. Woohoo! Little owls that sound like Mario. Woohoo! That was their intention, right? With the sound of that thing. Okay, we got electric keys. Shock. Okay. Oh, you know what, dude? Here, just do this really quick. Stella's Alphos and Death Mountain. Ooh, and the keys. Lizalphos to Lesvos kind of blocked Death Mountain, but I still like that shot. Save it. And that's our first Lizalphos? Or is that... Wait, did I screw that up? You know what? Yeah, let's just keep moving here. Oh, dude, there's a... What is that a... Electric Wizrobe? Or is that a... What's the evolved or the... more dangerous version? Oh, I'm also now completely... This is why you gotta keep that marker on the map, because I'm not gonna remember where I'm supposed to be headed, because I've got what's known as a very small attention span. What would be described in science texts as a shitty attention span. Scientifically referred to. Grab all this stuff. Armoranth. That's where there's that one streamer, and that's where they get their name. You heard it here first. They love Zelda. Well, what is this? Oh, am I gonna die? No. Well, eventually, but not right now. Definitely not right now. Yeah, I don't want to deal with these guys at the moment. I mean, we could just take them down, I guess. Not gonna use my electric elixir until we're actually on that mission up to Zora's domain. Do we want to deal with these guys? I guess we could, because then we can get this Korok too. Let's just thin out the numbers a bit here. Come over here, dude. Oh, damn. Nice, first time I'm getting one of those. Thin out the numbers. Whoop. So we started using the giant boomerang. I should save this for something better, but... Whoops. Very slow swing speed. I've never looked into what, like, the highest DPS weapon is in this game. Can't carry any more bows. Where'd that other... Do we have anything else? Do we finish? Is that it? I hear something there. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, okay. Might as well take you out, too. Link the Lizalfos exterminator. Whoops. Have no depth perception. Get in there, dude. Oh, did I tie it around the... Very nice ball. And eventually we should make one of the next regions we go to, if it's not too dangerous, but one of the next regions we go to should be the Lost Woods forest area. Is it called the Lost Woods? Yeah, it's the Lost Woods, right? So we can sell or trade in our Korok seeds, because that will be a big benefit, getting an extended inventory. Very, very helpful. Like, one of the more dangerous things that you can do in this game is run out of any kind of weapon. At least that's how it kind of feels to me. Is this a... Yeah, we're gonna need wood. We also need flint. Remind me if we see some rocks to break apart. Remind me to do it, because we are out of flint, and I've run into a couple situations where it would really help us out to be able to light a fire. The old salt man trick, after all, lighting the fire, and we can basically wait by the fire anywhere we can place that burning bundle of sticks. Also very cool for adding lighting effects to the images, or just adding another cool little campfire area to the image. Also, we probably could have... There's some adventurers being attacked, and we're not going to go help them, because we're selfish. Very selfish. Ooh, hardy radish. Ooh, is this a big zone with a bunch of those? That's another thing I'm trying to keep an eye out for. The old drop the bomb and then blow it up behind you trick. Ah, didn't work. Wait, okay. If I use a wooden or bone item, I don't get shocked, right? Yeah. Ooh, and there's the moon going down. Oh no, it's the sun coming up. Moon has gone down. The sun has gone down. The moon has come up, and long ago somebody left with the cup. With the cup. Hardy radish. Dude, this is we're in business. We want a giant amount of radish because that'll give us an easy way to make 100% plus extra heart recovery items. And you only need to cook one of them, so it just makes it so easy. And now we got a couple. That's actually very useful. Also, it's good to know that that little hill there does contain them, and that might also mean that in this little forested area around this area, we might be able to find some more in this forested area over here. Maybe. Maybe. There's a Rudo-Dudo. And then where? Oh, where? Oh, it's right there. Wow, it's so obvious. Oh, it's going to be a stormy night. Kind of hoping for something different, but maybe we'll get a beautiful sunrise. And let's keep, before we complete the shrine, I like how, it's a lot of warm color right here. There's a nice warm glow to the lighting at the stable. And that really goes well with the uncompleted shrine. And since we're about to hit sunrise, although it's going to be a cloudy sunrise, it looks like, we will want to get some more warm colors with the sunrise added as well. Although it's going to be, oof, maybe it's going to take... Let's get one. No, the sky's so boring. I was going to say, let's do one in the storm. But there's just no detail in the sky. That's why, again, if we have a thunderstorm, that will illuminate the clouds and it will add a lot of texture. But when it's like this, it's just there's zero texture in the sky. Kind of boring. You know? At least the dog's rolling around and having a good time down there. He's having a grand old time. Let's go just wait the storm out by... Oh, we can't even light the fire to wait the storm. Can you light a fire in here? And what sucks is I can't open, or I don't want to open the shrine to get the fast travel point, so I also don't want to leave. Hey, dude, there's Hetstu. Dude, talking about trading in the Koroks, just do that. I forgot that he was here. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit. If I don't select anything, is he going to leave? No, okay. Let me get a portrait of him really quick. Little broccoli-headed son of a bitch. Also, what is this? Is this hardy radish back here? No, Hylian mushrooms, amaranth, armoranth, whatever. Armoranth. What are these vines? That's going to be a Korok over here, isn't it? Yeah. Not really worried about getting too many Koroks right this second, but if we pass one like that, it's like, why not? And here we go on these hardy radishes. Perfect. Uh-oh. It's a band of wild horses. Look out. Don't look them in the eye. Don't you do it. It aggravates them. They find it condescending. Let's grab all these freaking apples, too. That has been our go-to... Oh, can I not break this? I can't break it with the Lizalfos arm? Ooh, well. Grab that. Bunch of radish. This is perfect. Unfortunately, I think I need, wait, am I going to need fire to burn that, or can I fly over to that rock with the Korok. The Koroks rock. They rock in, they roll. Oh, yeah, you can just jump down from the tree. Of course, I can't climb the tree very easily right now because of the rain. Oh, it's okay. I'll just pull out my hook shot and just go right up there. Psh. Oh, come on, dude. Yeah, this is not going to be... Wait, is it perpetual rain here? No, it will stop. So we can just wait one more second. We're just about out of the storm at this point. Bambi. Oh, some herb. Very, 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 very big proponent of the Hyrule herb added to foods. Of course. You know what? I guess we can help this guy out really quick. We're waiting for the rain. Sup, dude? Plus, I will take that boomerang. I have no loot, huh? Not even a Boko horn? You knocking my friends out, dude? Hurt my friends like that. I don't really appreciate... I don't appreciate that kind of negative, shitty attitude. Give me something. Flower called Silent Princess. Dude, I found one like right next door here. How about you? Did you feel like I saved you, or? Yeah. Okay. Well, your husband sat there and kind of watched you get your ass kicked. So, what did that just say? Talk. Okay. Dude, the Silent Princess right here. Oh, it's a blue nightshade. Okay. Wasn't there like didn't we just find one? I mean, not that they're gonna care if I have it. They said they want to pluck it themselves. One of those type of people. Can you light a fire? No, we're not gonna be able to light a fire until it stops raining. Ugh. It's deceiving how long that rain lasts for. Don't underestimate the rain. Ooh, some beehives. Coarser bee honey. Nice, although let's not deforest this whole area because we wanted a good shot with Hestu. Oh, dude, let's just get a shot of him looking at the castle. Hang on, dude. You know, we can also, let's see, what kind of composition could we do with him and the shrine? Is there anything that we're liking in that way? Okay, at least we got it marked on the map. But we're not going to open it quite yet. We want that orange color. Just for like one good shot. Another hardy radish over here. Deforest Whitaker. The non-environmentally friendly version. Yep. Big hardies. Okay, we got some daylight. All right, let's go see. Breaking storm clouds. Breaking storm clouds. Run. All right, how's the cloud looking over here? Meh. Death Mountain looks gorgeous as usual. Okay. Oh, dude. It's the, mountain spirit. What's that thing called again? We could go see that. I'm not going there now, but at least we can, like, use that lighting in the composition. Put some of this grass in the bottom right corner of the frame. I like that we have that clearing storm overhead. Awesome. Save that one. There's Hetstu. Hestu? Hetsu or Hestu? It's Stu. Just remember Stu, the dad from Rugrats. And who is Stu? He is Stu. Hestu. He's Stu. He's Stu. Lipschitz. We can call him Stu. We can go ahead and call him Lipschitz. Which would be totally fine. Dr. Lipschitz. Here we go. Also, dude, here we go. Shrine. A little bit of Hestu in there. I wish, can Hestu turn towards us here? Or is he never gonna... No, you're always... Not right now, buddy. You're always gonna be viewing him profile, huh? What is the dog? The dog will lead us to treasure if we feed him enough. I heard him get some sort of thing. Oh, dude! Look at all this happening. Oh, it's so much. Get out of there, dog. Although maybe it's good to keep him in there. Oh, terrible. We'll save it for now. Keep that old picture. Hang on, dude. Let's get this horse rider in here if we can with the shrine. Are you going to come this way at all, buddy? Love my donkey. Dude, it's Cambo! Dude, Cambo has to enshrine. And the glow in the distance. And the glow. Let him get to that other side of Hestu. Terrible. Terrible shot. Never mind. They're not walking in the right direction. Looks like everyone just hangs out here, huh? Let's just get a shot of this whole crew, maybe? Little dog. I wish the dog would stay a little bit further back. Maybe we can push back. No. I don't know why I shouldn't delete these. Cambo! And none of them are really putting themselves in a good position for a shot with Hestu, but also before we get too excited, the light looks like we could maybe wait for the clouds to break a little bit more. It still says it's going to be overcast. Let's do this though. Stu? Wow, we got the ability. Burn, baby, burn. Whee! What is in this tree? Is there anything cool in the tree? Eggs? Egg? Patty's pub stress ball. Ooh. Big ol' gusts. Come here, Korok. What do you think he's holding there? You got some kind of a berry or some mistletoe? Some scientists aren't quite sure yet either. All right, here we go. All right, now we can get at least a good sunset. Looks like we have a clear sky for the sunset now, and that's fine. Sunrise or sunset will keep in that same color palette that we already have with the orange from the shrine. And we still have the mountain spirit in the background popping up. Let's try to get just maybe one tight shot like this. Hold that focus on the background as well. That's not too bad. I could probably pan to the right a little bit. Try that again. Trying to keep it composed as far left as possible. Again, just for the background to maintain focus. Look at that beautiful sunset coming in. I'm into that. Loving those clouds on the left side of the shrine as well. Saving that one. Maybe a little bit with the castle in here if we can. It'll going to be a real profile-y type view. Also, this tree, these trees down here. I'm sorry, DeForest Whitaker. They're not going to, wait, are these not? No, we can take them down. We can take them down. Oh, we'll take them down. You know, it's like, there's so many trees, like, who's going to miss a couple of these ones, you know? Nobody's going to miss them. Whoops. That's fine. Maybe that log will be fine. That was kind of blocking some of the view. Oh, yeah, of the castle, though. But now we have a nice, clear presentation. Love those rocks on the left side of the frame. Let's take this shot here. We'll wait for the divine beast to come out from that cloudy area below. Let's actually take this now. That's a beautiful shot. Okay, that's going to be one. That is. I still see that spirit, mountain spirit, on that, just on the left side of the shrine. Tilt up a little bit. Let's just wait for the sun to go down just a little bit more. We're getting a little bit of a blown out sky. There's a flying V on that left side. Grab that. Always take the shot. I could probably also step back and zoom in. Let's bring the background a little bit larger into the frame. Not too much, because that will change our perspective on the shrine that's close to our person right now. Make sure we're not cropping the bottom, but also want to maintain that horizon line. Ooh, look at that beautiful, beautiful cloud structure, dude. If I had some rays coming out from behind the clouds, that could be real majestic. Maybe we got to do one where we're putting the shrine directly in front of that hot spot in the sky as well. Although I will like this composition for the actual... Thank you! I will like this composition for the actual... the final sunset shot, but let's... no, I'm not going to be able to... Okay, that's not going to work. I can't move any further this way. We're going to obscure it with that rock. But I do very much enjoy the shape and structure of those rocks, using it as a frame on the left side. There's a flying V again. Background's in focus. 2 flying Vs. Tilt up a little bit. Make sure we get that other one in the frame. Absolutely gorgeous. And the background is holding focus. Thank you! Thank you! Love that one. Here, let's wait. Let's let that flying V get just above the castle. Just above the tip of the spire. Something like that. Even better. And now the hot spot from the sunset is relatively close to directly behind the shrine. Love that. Go a little bit wider. Step in just one step. And that might have been our last moment. I know now the hotspot's really going down. Thank you. I guess we'll... Oh, there's another flying V. Okay, same thing. Let's let that flying V reach the tip of the castle. Maybe not quite the tip. Actually, right here feels better compositionally, I would say. It's also now spaced between those two clouds. Love that, dude. And again, this is why we wanted to do it before we actually activate the shrine. So we have just the orange glow, not any blue. But we'll try it with blue. Maybe here's what we could do. I'm going to save this. Let's quickly turn around, grab this shot of Hestu. I just want one decent Hestu shot. Let's do like this. Hestu watches the sunset, you know? Something, I know he's not turned towards us, which I kind of wish he was, but him kind of looking in that direction feels okay because then that draws your attention to his eye line and where he's looking, and you see that beautiful castle. Try another one maybe a little bit tighter. We can even block the shrine because it's not really about the shrine right now. Let's try this. Zoom in. Just kind of get him watching the last little bit of light go down. It's pretty nice. I do wish he was either a little bit more profile or at least turned towards us. That's okay. Where's the moon going to rise to? The moon's going to be rising over here. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, the moon set will be gorgeous. And for the moon set, you know what? Now I'm comfortable at save. We're only gonna do like maybe a couple of those moon set shots. But here's what we'll do. We'll complete the shrine really quick. What is this one? I don't even remember which one this is. I tell myself to do a quick moment of research before we jump into these shrines, but I guess it's fun to kind of figure it out. I'm not trying to like prove that I'm good at doing these puzzles, but shields from water. So here's what we'll do. Let's wrap this shrine up real fast. I'm not going to worry about the hidden treasure at the moment. Or if we miss it, I will not spend the time because I'd like to keep an eye. Ooh, there's no clock in here. That's kind of a bummer. Ah, how dare you? Is this the only treasure in here, maybe? Ancient core, nice. Okay. Oh, whoops. That's fine. Is it fine? We're gonna drown? Nah, not Link. Not this time. Yeah, let's just try to get this done so we can get back out there and be ready for... oh no, dude. I don't have very many arrows. This is the problem. Forget how you're supposed to do this. Whatever. I'll use the arrows now because we want to take these guys out. Probably could also just use bombs, huh? There's something over there hidden, maybe. Is that it? Okay, so it's just a hidden... It's just a hidden treasure that we're going to need to mess around with. But that's not a big deal. We'll get that later. I want to make sure we're back outside. Wait, New Redemption. Yes. Oh, yeah, you didn't see that. The New Redemption. Shield those... shield parry those dudes. Oh yeah, you can shield parry. I've never been good at that, but also that's probably because I don't try very much, so whatever. All right, Spirit Orb, thank you. We have 2. Thank you. you. Oh, the goddess smile upon me. Yeah, just watch this moon set. I did like that view that we had. But we'll also look at the next angle we had in mind from the other side, where we can place the stable on the left side of the frame and the shrine on the right. It just didn't look like there was much interesting stuff in the background. Oh, look at that beautiful crescent. Dude, that's going to be a real cool shot right here. This shot again, but with that crescent. Oh, the trees are back. Oh, and there's a shooting star. I was literally just thinking, like, I bet it'd be sweet. The shot would be sweet with a shooting star. But these trees are back. I guess I'll save that. We captured it. Wow. All right, another moment for DeForest Whitaker. DeForest Whitaker in for another adventure. Back for another adventure with taking them down, taking them out. Yeah, like I was saying, damn, dude. Well, now at least we have that other element in the frame now. The oh god, how do I never? All right, just blow this up. I don't care. Oh, is that going to be too tough to bring into the composition? Kind of far to the right side to do this shot with the moon going down. That's fine. Let's also really quick. Let's look what we're seeing on this side here for our moon set shot. Yeah, see, it's like there's not really anything else interesting back there. We can very quickly maybe just get a shot of the stable. Ooh, actually, put that wagon in there now. Stable, just like the stable. Detective Stabler. Crescent moon above the castle. The castle's kind of small and the moon's a little bit too high in the frame. I'll still save that shot, though. But yeah, I don't like... Okay, this angle I do not enjoy. Ooh, woodcutter's axe. What else do we... I kind of want all this stuff. Let's just go get in position for that moon set. Or at least the falling of the moon. Oh, don't be behind a cloud at the perfect moment, asshole. Don't you dare. Okay, love this. Ooh, it's going to be right above that smoke. Is that kind of cheesy? Let's take that now. Absolutely gorgeous. Tweak it a little bit. Let's actually pull back and zoom in a little bit. Get that moon to be a smidge larger in the frame. Let's let the moon reveal itself from behind that cloud. Maybe get it between that smoke and the shrine. Something like...
Now it's locked in place.
Thank you. Something like right here.
You say, oh, God,
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Thank you. And then I'm going to whip around and try to do a tighter shot with maybe the moon going down in front of the mountain spirit light beam. Or whatever we want to call it. I've got to learn a name for that thing. See, we'll swing around. Okay, we're not going to... Never mind, not going to get... Oh, but just the moon itself like this. And the shrine, that's pretty cool by itself. Make sure that moon's in focus. Just before it hits the top of those mountains. Nice. The smoke actually is balancing it in a decent way on the right side. Save that. Can we get one more? Maybe like an ultra tight of just the entrance in the moon like this? Save it anyway. Maybe come over here and grab one more. Nah. Still saving it though. We got have something to talk about. Okay, dude, that was gorgeous. Maybe I should have done one right here, too. I'm gonna say that sunset shot's gonna be the one we want. How far away? All right, that's in this. First of all, we haven't opened that spot. How far away is that? I'm not gonna be able to get there in 2 hours. We won't even attempt that. All right, dude, I'm happy with that. Let's check out what we have. We got at least a good shot. I love that setting moon shot. I think I like this one where it's higher in the sky. Just breaking through the clouds, creating a nice little orb glow of light behind that cloud cover. But I think I'm much more going to enjoy one of these sunset shots. I think I like these better. All together, better composition. Probably not these first ones. These ones way too blown out. But this one, I love this one. Flying V up there, obviously very, very good. So it's probably going to end up being like that as the shot. Something I think this one feels the most impressive immediately. It strikes me the most immediately. There's almost like a natural vignette going on because the light source is so centrally located in the frame. We have almost a vignette type look to the at least the top left and top right corner of the sky. And that is not a bad thing. Draws us in to the main subject, which is the shrine itself. So that's good. Awesome, dude. Couple shots of Hestu. Let's try to get like one more Hestu shot while we have him. But I don't know what. He's kind of like in a boring spot right here. Maybe if we can get... Yeah, there's nothing really to like compose him with. We can kind of just get a shot of him in these woods, but that doesn't really impress me much. Don't impress me much. Sunrise, anything I can do with you, Hestu? Hey, Stu. Hey, Steve. Ooh, wait, but we can get the fallen star fragment with him kind of looking at it. Like this. Little bit of that shrine in there, maybe. See, it's like I either want the shrine completely blocked or I want that well composed with Hestu, but it's not really easy to get that done. Oh, wait, let's get one shot with him before the fallen star fragment disappears. It's just not very strong right now. Whatever. Save that shot. Tried to work that in. It's just not happening. Let's just get... You know what? We can get one... I like standing on top here. Get a little bit more of an elevated perspective. We can get one little sunrise... Actually, no. Let's actually come down because we want him a little bit separated from those trees. Getting that portion of the top of his head in the sky there is great. And there's that beautiful atmosphere coming off the ground. Love it. Not too bad. Because he's not going to be here. This is our only opportunity to get a good shot with him in it right now. It's just a very limited amount of space. Maybe something like this. If I was a little bit higher up... Actually, you know what? This isn't too bad. Let's... Is that sunburst coming in there? Yeah, it's coming in. Okay, let's try to get that. I'll just get this one shot. I'm not really feeling this all that much. Again, I'll save it, but it's just to talk about how boring this ended up being. I like that. This is a decent portrait, but it's pretty obvious composition. Doesn't really make me feel accomplished in any way for making a decision about how we compose that. And... Flying V again. I guess we can get one blue sky version of this. Why not? With the Flying V in there. Not happy about that shadow across the foreground. Only because it has a hard cut to it. I wouldn't have minded if it was a nice, soft shadow just kind of cutting the bottom of the frame. Not really happy it's got that hard line to it, but okay, we got it. And we got one more picture. You know what? We'll finish the roll. I think that should be a rule. Like, if we're this close to finishing one of the rolls, just finish it. So let's find one other. Maybe the side here with the... with the stable in it as well. Let's just go really long, actually. Let's get up here, because if we get up on top of this hill, then we're starting to bring those distant hillside objects into the view a little bit better. But then also the further we go up, we're kind of losing a lot of the foreground in front of the stable, so... Oh, but Beetle's in there. Okay, hang on. Let's make sure we get Beetle in here. We got Beetle. We got a flying V. Let him get in front of that Rudolph? Flying V's gone, but that's okay. Here, we'll get a actually, no, we'll move in. We'll get a close-up with Beetle in the shrine. That's an even better option. He doesn't want to cooperate. No one beats my prices. Okay, Beetle, shrine, and stable. Boom. I like the dappled light on him. It's kind of an interesting element. Otherwise boring. Okay, goodbye. We got that shot. Very nice. Let's save. Let's do a quick review. Out of space. And I don't want to... We're not going to delete anything right now. We'll do some comparisons next time. And we didn't do our obligatory self-portrait, so actually let's do one. Let's do this. Let's delete. I don't really like the shot of Beetle. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll just grab a shot of us. Obligatory self-portrait with the shrine in the background. Maybe that smoke balancing out the right side of the frame. Someone got their hands on some Hyrule herb over there, maybe. Cooking some stuff with it, of course. Cooking up some delicious foods. That's a fun little self-portrait, and we never do it without a pose, so this is a first, guys. Look, here's a picture of an airplane.
See you at the party, Richter.
Yes, thank you. But I wanted...
Look. Here's a photo of an amphibian airplane.
Here's a photo of an amphibian airplane. All right, save that. Knight's bow? Sure. Okay, real quick review. We did our obligatory self-portrait. Boring, but it's obligatory. Nice little sunrise. Just after sunrise shot with that flying V in there. Very nice. Hestu. Thank you. Hestu. Boring shot to Hestu. I think, this one shot of him standing in the forest maybe is okay. I like this one where he's looking out over towards the castle. There was something possible with a composition like this, and I don't think we quite made it happen. Maybe we'll play around a little bit more next time. Although I should really just turn in the Korok. I'll just turn in the Korok seeds before we forget. That's actually... No, actually, we'll save him. We'll see if he's got any more potential next time. Tried to get some really interesting close-ups of the doorway with that beautiful crescent moon going down. I think I like the wider version better anyway. Pretty hard to get those tight type of compositions, but they're very rewarding when they work. And I think this was the best moon set shot. That was the frame we wanted. That one feels the most well-balanced. Maybe if the moon had stood out just a tiny bit. It's almost kind of interesting that it's breaking through the atmosphere, though. Makes it glow, have that surrounding aura. So that's pretty fun. This shot's, it's okay. It's a stable shot with the moon just barely visible again in the clouds. Got that Rito Rito or Rudo? Rito or Rudo? How can I never remember this? Kind of a fun shot of the stable. We haven't really shot stables all that much. It's another fun project, going around and getting a good shot of each one of the stables. We kind of tried a few times, but that's not our major concern. Got this fallen star fragment, but it was a bullshit shot. I didn't want those trees there, man. We cut them down. DeForest Whitakered those trees, and they come right back. Kind of silly. See, there's the shots of Hestu looking out over the landscape. This is probably the closest I came to the feel that I wanted with that shot. Doesn't quite feel right, though. Again, I think it's like the shrine is barely visible enough to be interesting, so I would kind of want to omit it completely, but it was almost impossible to frame it out and maintain Hestu in there and the castle in the distance. So, although I kind of like this side of the this shot as well, because we have that fence on the right side kind of bringing us into the frame a little bit, where here it's just kind of parallel with the bottom of the frame, so it doesn't feel as much of a leading line. A little sunset version, which again, I'm pretty sure this one was my favorite. The way the clouds are structured in the shot are incredible. And it does, again, feel very much like there's a vignette added to the sky, even though it's really just natural because of the positioning of the light source. Love that shot, though. This is definitely, that is the pro snap. I'll call that the pro snap pick of the night. I like that shot the most. And all these other ones, a little bit too blown out. This one was great. And then the cloud structure just kind of fell off a little bit in these last few shots. And so the sky didn't come out as interesting. This one, the sky looks very interesting. Color is great. Again, I think it was the good choice to leave the shrine. Thank you, Johnny Boy. I think it was a good idea to leave the shrine, the amber stage of the coloring, because I think that worked better with the entire color palette of the frame. Not to say the blue would have been a bad thing, because then it's more or less a complementary color, but I kind of like to keep it more in tune with the entire color palette of the whole frame. I like that better, maybe. I say that, and then later I'll probably contradict myself. For now, I'll say that's true. And these first test shots, these are okay. Is before the weather was cooperating. No, on that one's kind of boring, looking through the storm. This is a decent shot of that Stelazalphos and that Keese. Unfortunately, this Stelazalphos did jump in front of Death Mountain a little bit. It was hard to... I didn't know where I would have placed him anyway, because we wanted him between those trees. He would have been better on the left side of the frame. That's what it would have been. We would have wanted to replace the Keese and the Stelazalphos. We want to flip those, because the Keese wouldn't have obscured as much of the background, and then there's enough open space on the left side of the frame to put that Stelazalphos. Still okay for how long we just did that really quick. We did that shot really quick. This shot actually did come out pretty cool. This nighttime variant of the shot we got last time during sunset. Not quite exactly what I want. The sky was a little bit boring here. And then we tried to get some of those flapping birds, flying birds, fleeing birds. We'll continue to get those bird shots when we notice them. So yeah, pro snap pick of the day, sunset overlooking Central Hyrule. And the westernmost border to Lanairu Tower region, between Lanairu Tower region and Central Hyrule region. Is that central? That's central, right? The castle is considered, yeah, Central Hyrule, yeah. Central Hyrule Tower. Anyway, sweet. Sweet. And then let me go, before I forget, I'm going to save while we are standing in front of Hestu, because I don't want to forget to trade in our Korok seeds. I don't want to do it right now, because again, let's see if maybe we can get one or two more options with him, since this is one of the few opportunities we have to shoot him outside of the Lost Woods. save again because I OCD and need to save multiple times. And that is gonna be all she wrote. Hope that was fun and enjoyable and entertaining experience for everybody, and hope you had as much fun watching it as I had doing it. We got one more shrine done. Okay, one more to check off our list. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Which again, I need to get a actual list that I can check off so that we're staying on track here. Eventually, I'll get my actor. Thank you, Johnny boy. Thank you. Either way, I really appreciate y'all hanging out. Sorry about the frame rate issues right now. I know it's bullshit. I know. I'm going to be really interested to see if... I think if the Streamlabs recording is messed up, I think that's a good indication that something was wrong on my end. Although it should be working. It's the same setup I always use to do this, so I don't know what would have happened. I will blame it on bad internet right now more than anything, but hopefully the actual recorded version is better, and if you want to watch this in a clearer, better quality, then check out the actual upload on YouTube, which we'll have up eventually. Also check out our socials, check out Discord if you want to be part of our photographic community, share some of your work with other passionate photography types. And hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening. I will probably do something tomorrow. I will probably be up doing something tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be. It is going to be... We were probably taxing our network. Yeah, maybe. We'll figure it out. I am on a wired connection too, which is like usually if this is the issue, it's because I forgot to switch from the Wi-Fi connection to my wired connection. That can be a big issue, but I definitely switched it, so that couldn't be the problem. I'm going to share some photography. Yeah, share some photos. I love it. Again, I really appreciate everybody hanging out. Thank you all for the love and support. Thanks for the subscriptions. Really appreciate that. Johnny Boy, Gary, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And I will, like I said, be back tomorrow for something. It's going to be a double experience weekend in Fallout. No, I'm not uploading anything right now. It's going to be a double experience weekend in Fallout. So I'm probably going to be doing some pretty long form grinding streams over the next, or at least for this weekend. It's not that's on Thursday. Tomorrow is just a standard whatever.
See at the party, Richter.
But I'm not sure what we're going to do. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. So I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow, but we'll figure something out. Thank you, Paxmore. Really appreciate it. Again, have a great night. Take care. Take pictures and don't lose that dinosaur. I'll see everybody soon on the next one. Thank you, Johnny Boy. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Wait, did we ban somebody? We didn't ban anybody. Bruce Banner. Big Green. Throw a Thnack out there. Thnack you all. And... oh, shit. I actually spelled it right? What? Man, that's crazy. Damn great game. Yeah, it was. Thank you. I thought we did. You know, we got some cool shots. I think we did have some cool shots. Quality issues be damned. I'm going to do 3 Argus and 3 Howard. We'll give it 50-50. 22 on 22.